What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping in to my review for Shrek. I've been looking for an opportunity to talk about this film on the channel and the Shrek films in general. And honestly, this is one of the best animated franchises ever, particularly because of the first two films. And Shrek being the first animated feature to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Film. The category was introduced that year, and that was the first film to ever win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. It was up against Monsters Incorporated and Jimmy Neutron, the movie. Also in 2001, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, which is another film I just reviewed on the channel a couple weeks ago, and I think that probably could have been nominated. I'm not too sure why there was only 3 titles, then they expanded it to 5. But Shrek, I think its biggest competitor was Monsters, Inc., which is also a great film from Pixar. And that was their 4th movie, and the animation was stunning, but it didn't really surprise anybody. DreamWorks Animation started with Ants, which is a film that I still haven't seen, but then they went back to the traditional 2D animation with The Prince of Egypt and The Road to El Dorado. And then this film comes out in 2001 with stellar animation. I mean, this is right up there. You could put this up there with Toy Story back to back and say, yeah, these are films that came out. I mean, seeing this on the big screen, there's just so much animation that you can see. The faces, in particular, are all so really well detailed. I mean, the animation in the movie, and Shrek 2 and all the Shrek films, really, the animation and the tone of the style of the characters always kind of stayed the same. So hopefully with Shrek 5, they're not going to change the style of the animation. I can't imagine that they're going to do that, but we'll see. This movie flies at a lightning pace. You sit there, I sat there and the movie was going, and then all of a sudden it was over. This movie probably should have been nominated in the screenplay category as well. I think the sound design, all of it. I mean, seeing this movie again on the big screen and hearing it in its full potential, I mean, this movie really is technically pretty impressive. And the score and soundtrack as well, I think the songs are fantastic. Each song that plays throughout the movie is just great. And the score by Harry Gregson Williams and John Powell is fantastic. I mean, the theme of Shrek became the iconic, DreamWorks logo. I mean, the music is iconic, and the story's iconic. Shrek saying, "What are you doing in my swamp?" And the Muffin Man. And Lord Farquaad is a fantastic villain. He's not in the film much, but he's got an excellent introduction. His costume design is great, and the reveal that he is shorter is hilarious. It's very well written. Princess Fiona comes in, Cameron Diaz plays the role, and she adds so much personality to it, but she's not a one-dimensional character because she's going through something as well. Every night at sunset, she turns into an ogre, and Shrek doesn't know that, and it adds to a very interesting relationship and their chemistry. Eddie Murphy as Donkey is absolutely fantastic. He probably could have gotten very annoying, but the performance and writing is restrained enough that there's just so much humanity pouring through this film. I think Shrek and Shrek 2 are DreamWorks' best movies, for sure. And I'm going to give Shrek 5 out of 5 stars. This is a fantastic spin on classic fairy tale stories with great characters, a great story, and just a stellar film. So that's my thoughts on Shrek, celebrating it for its 25th anniversary. I was so happy to go back and see this on the big screen. This might have been the first movie that I ever saw in the theater as a kid. It's really the only first real memory I have in a theater. Before the movie even started, I remember sitting in there and looking around and seeing sitting in the auditorium. It was just always something that stuck with me. And I remember glimpses and images of seeing Shrek at that age and seeing it again today. It's just really nice to be able to do something like that. So what's your thoughts on Shrek? And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch of reviews coming in the future, including the next new releases, The Mandalorian and Grogu and Passengers. Come on back to the channel for a whole bunch of reviews including Michael, The Devil Wears Prada 2, and Obsession. You guys can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram at KingOfRises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Shrek. And until next time, over and out.
Shrek. Wow. Let's do that again. No, no.